Thank you for watching, and remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for your support.
Millions of people are bracing for damaging winds, dangerous storm surge, and flooding from Hurricane Henri. Joining us now is Ken Graham, the director of the National Hurricane Center. It's good to see you again, Ken, and thank you so much for making some time for us this morning. We want to start with New England, which has already seen a lot of rain from the remnants of Fred this week. How is that going to affect the flood threat from Henri?
Yeah, Molly,
Because it's not just the rain that's moving in with Henri, it's all of the rain that areas of New England has seen pretty much throughout the entire summer. And of course, most recently, just the remnants of Fred moving through. That was on Thursday. We are expecting some widespread power outages, potentially Rhode Island over to Connecticut and Long Island as well. We did speak with Eversource in Connecticut earlier, and they're anticipating that if we do see some widespread power outages, they could last 5 to 10 days to get the power restored. So that means you have to prepare now for potentially a long duration without power at your house. We could see those tropical storm force winds start arriving as early as very late tonight, overnight into tomorrow morning. Likely the first area to see some of those tropical storm force winds moving in, that would be areas like Long Island. And that's actually where we find meteorologist Tevin Wooten right now. He's in Montauk. But Tevin, I know that there are certain areas of Long Island
watches up for central western Massachusetts, where they had all the rain and flash flooding from the remnants of Fred just a couple of days ago.
You're right. Just a couple of days ago, dealing with Fred and what was left of Fred. But it's been several heavy rainfall events for these areas, and not only Boston, all the way down to areas like New York and stretching over into Connecticut and Rhode Island. It's just been kind of an unusual summer, a very wet summer. We do have flood watches for all of New Jersey, Cape May, all the way up to Long Island, stretching into Providence, as well as up into Springfield. And I'm particularly concerned about the Capital District all the way down into the Hudson Valley, where we could see some very heavy rainfall. Certainly that's what the European model is painting. I'm going to show you two different models here, and really it will depend on exactly how this comes on land and moves inland, where we see the heaviest rainfall. But right now, Bridgeport all the way through the Hudson Valley up to the Capital District of New York, Albany, that's where we could see some of the heaviest rain, as this will slow down after it makes landfall, and that's going to mean a lot of rainfall in a short amount of time. This is the American model, and it has it a little bit farther to the east, maybe putting Connecticut over into Springfield, into that area that we see the heaviest rainfall. We still have yet to determine, again, exactly where this comes inland and makes landfall, and where we see those heaviest rainfall bands set up. We are watching for the potential of flash flooding, and we mentioned we've seen a lot of rain in this area. It's just not going to take much to get that water to rise very quickly, and also some thunderstorms moving in. And to mention the water rising quickly, that will happen as early as tomorrow morning. So if you have to get anywhere, do it today. We do want to switch gears here from the tropics and talk about a flash flood emergency just to the west of Nashville, where we do have water continuing to rise and rain that has been falling over the same areas for about the last 6 to 12 hours. So that flash flood emergency, these are rare, by the way, so you have to take them seriously. You can see the threat on there, catastrophic. We have water rescues ongoing in this area, and the water continuing to rise for Dixon, Hickman, as well as Humphreys counties until 12:45 local time. Again, there is still rain falling right now, but it is a lot lighter than what it was earlier. Some of the rainfall reports we've seen come out of this area are absolutely astounding, where we've seen 9 to even a foot of rain fall across this area. And this has happened in a short amount of time frame, overwhelming creeks and rivers and streams.